today what we've been doing, Claudia, Fran, myself, and also Andy and Tom, and Nastasia, who's behind you. What we've been doing is introducing people to the flowers of the Thames in order that they can smoke them, eat them, or distill them into oil. There's a number of reasons. One is that we want people to kind of eat and smoke the estuary in order that they engage with it more. And by the reaction today, people are just so keen to do that and to imagine it differently to how they imagine it now. And it's really interesting the way that the certain smells of herbs and everything else kind of bring forward or bring back people's memories of kind of other times and other sensations. And the idea really is to politicise the estuary and look at the way that people's situated knowledge, that is people's knowledge that they hold in themselves, can come to the fore into kind of like policy decisions and things like that. So this is like a really mild and gentle way to pull people into reimagining it, signing up with us, doing workshops that are then leading to things like citizen science, people's stories, and actually give that a real force within negotiation for when things happen and developments happen in the estuary.
At the moment, I'm a researcher from Queen Mary University, School of Geography, Human Geography. And my research is looking at ways in which natural systems, social systems interact. I was particularly interested and keen to estuaries, wetlands, because they are hotspots of biodiversity. But on the other hand, they are integrated really well in social structures.
So I'm Claudia from the Arts Catalyst, I'm the coordinator. We're an arts organisation. We commission artists to work with sort of scientific projects or within the realm of science, or that deals with it thematically or politically. And for quite some time we've been wanting to work with Graham and YoHa because we have sort of a similar outlook and interest in working with locality and sort of empowering people with this kind of local knowledge.
I mean, one of the big problems is that the estuary is extremely complicated. It's too complicated to model by science. So you could model one thing, you could model one aspect, and other aspects would go past you. And so the thing is, because it's unmodelable, then maybe that's the place that artists can actually use their methodology to engage people differently. So like doing something as strange as getting them to smoke the flowers of the Thames is a way to get people to imagine, they imagine the atmospheres, they take the atmospheres, they make it part of their own bodies. They have a very different sensation of it. And that's where the artist kind of really comes in, and we can then lock into other forms of citizen science that maybe produces other kinds of knowledge. But we don't want to kind of like bias that quantified stuff over the qualitative stuff that we're interested in, because the qualitative stuff is the stuff that's just never thought about. When Boris goes on about his airport, he goes on like no one lives here. And because we're not that confident, as an area, at pushing forward what we think, we need kind of like artists to think about how to bring that together.